Mighty War Machines in the Age of Darkness, and this week's preview for the pre-orders coming May 23rd with full release on June 6th. There are 2 tanks for the Horus Heresy. We have the Falchion Super Heavy Tank Destroyer, which is a really cool looking tank. Not sure that Top Gun swivels. I think it's fixed. At least it looks like it's fixed here. But you got some nice sponsons, some extra tanks on the back, and then 2 large forward-facing guns with the neutron wave cannon. You have a choice of laser destroyers, Gravis heavy bolter batteries, or laser cannon arrays for the sponsons. There's also the Spartan Prometheus assault tank, which also has, looks like bolter sponsons, and the laser destroyer sponsons, with a smaller battery of bolters here on the front. Presumably you don't have to build it with the guy on top. I would guess that that has a closed hatch version as well. This has a different loadout from the Spartan assault tank. Both of these can be found in the Liber Astartes Loyalist book or the Liber Hereticus Traitor Legions book. There's also Eisenhorn the Omnibus, available now in French for the Adventures of Grigor Eisenhorn. This includes Xenos, Malleus, Hereticus, and the Megos, as well as 3 short stories. On Warhammer TV, we get Kragnos versus Cogforts in the battle report. We get a new episode of Weapons and War Gear, as well as guest Drew Paliez on the painting desk, and White Dwarf 517 will be added to the Warhammer Vault. And that is everything for this week's pre-orders. This week we'll also be getting the faction focus for the upcoming edition, as well as some rules for the new miniatures coming in the Warhammer 40k Armageddon box. So we have those to look forward to. They've done a few already. I was looking at the Custodes faction focus, and it looks pretty interesting. From that article, I would guess, and we'll switch over to it real quick, from this faction focus, I would think we'll be getting at least some of the newly released plastic miniatures that were Horus Heresy and in the Imperial Index into the Codex for 40k, because you do have a detachment that references dreadnoughts. Now currently there is a Contemptor dreadnought for the Custodes in 40k, but there is the 2 other Contemptor dreads, the Galatus and the Achilles. So I think those will be rolled in based off of this. I don't think they would do this if the only one is the Contemptor dreadnought. I could be wrong on that, but that's my guess. And then also, they specifically call out Telamon in this. Now that is still a resin model, and it's not in the Codex. It is in the Imperial armor. But I would guess that the Telamon is going to be in the Codex in 11th edition. That's what I read here. Hopefully that includes a plastic version as well, but maybe it won't. I don't know. Ideally it will. Just something I wanted to touch on for the Custodes, because I know that's a question with the Horus Heresy box release. My guess is that those things will be rolled into the Codex, although I could be wrong on that. We will be getting more of those faction focuses later during this week, and probably continuing on. I don't think they'll cover all of them in this week. So we have those to look forward to. Well, that's all I have for today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.